Hello PokeMoshPit, this is AAmazing and welcome to my 27th upload against siah1999. As you can tell from the team preview, it's an OU battle. Well, I said mixed here, but I brought 4 OUs and he brought 5, so it's not really mixed here. But anyway, looking at his team, the Suicune's going to be an absolute mess. I kind of threw this team together, and Suicune can actually run right through it if it's a max HP, max defense one. But other than that, he has a Sableye, which is kind of a bit troublesome. And from how quickly he picked his team, that's the formation that appeared up to me on the team preview, and how quickly he picked it. I knew his lead was going to be Sableye, hence I kind of let off the Gliscor, because I wanted to knock off its item, so therefore I won't be getting any leftovers recovery in case he wants to go for a taunt. And plus, as soon as I throw in a Hippowdon, I get that sand up, and therefore be taking chunks of damage, and therefore having to recover. But other than that, it's mainly those two kind of freak me out. Like, it really depends what Jirachi he's said he's running. And is he running Technician Breloom? There are things I really got to watch out for. But other than that, I think my Skarmy will be able to take the Technician Breloom, and my Flygon Archops will be able to take the Heat Ram. But anyway, let's get cracking on this battle. So anyway, as predicted, he does lead off with the Sableye, which allows me to kind of lead off with the Gliscor. And the reason why I want to lead off with the Gliscor, as I mentioned, I just want to knock off its item and possibly set up the Stealth Rocks if it doesn't have taunt. But he goes straight away for the Confuser. I kind of sped this part up. Obviously, you guys don't want to see Sableye doing what Sableye does best, which is be absolutely annoying. But he shows me he has Toxic, and he soon sees that I do not have that I don't have Poison Heal, because this is the Gliscor that I bred up on 4th gen, so it doesn't have Poison. It has Sand Veil, but he finally gets off the He finally gets the Toxic off, but eventually, I think after like 4 or 5 goes, I eventually hit my knockoff after hitting myself in Confusion tons of times. Because the thing was, every time I hit myself in Confusion, leftovers made it up, so it's basically just being annoying, to be perfectly honest. He goes into Suicune, and I get up my Stealth Rocks, and as well as that, I'm able to kind of knock off its item, which is kind of the main thing, because I do not want this thing to like obviously Calm Mind. And plus, I knew this thing beforehand was going to be an absolute threat to my team. So that's why, as I said, I knock off its item here. But you keep going for Calm Mind, and I sort of hope the guy's Calm Mind Rest Talker, because if that's the case, it's pretty much Marcus Ben to me, because I don't really can't really do much. But looking at damage that the Earthquake's doing, that it's basically it's obviously max HP, max defense. So I need to. My plan of action was to take this down much as possible. I knew it wasn't going to hit me here, so I was able to go into my Hippowdon, and he's getting greedy with the Calm Minds here, so that's why I kind of figured, okay, I may have to lose 2 Pokemon because of this, but the main thing is that I've knocked off its leftovers. I set up the Sandstorm, so basically it's going to be constantly taking hits of Sandstorm, and I'm sort of hoping he wouldn't rest here, because my plan of action, I didn't trust Archops Acrobatics to take it out from that range, hence just go for an Earthquake. I had to lose my Gliscor, but the main thing was I was able to nip this Suicune in the bag, and I was able to go for an no item Acrobatics to take it out. Now it goes back into Sableye, and again I don't want to hit myself Confusion, because if I do, it'll do an absolute chunk to Archops, because Archops does have the Maywest defense and it has max attack. But now I go into my Skarmory, and my Skarmory, again, I'm just kind of figuring out his moveset. I thought he might have he already showed me Taunt and Toxic, and I kind of figured that he'd go for a Taunt there. And plus, this Flygon has absolutely no attacking moves whatsoever. And as you can probably tell, I also sped this part up as well. But again, he's just being a troll. Like, the thing was, I have knocked off its leftovers. I have Sandstorm set up. So at the end of the day, he's losing HP. Yes, I may be losing more, but at the end of the day, I will break out of Confusion eventually. And he just got predicted Toxic, go into my Skarmory. And you can't really do much to Skarmory. All I can do is Confuse Ray it, which he loves doing, by the way, if I'm going to throw it out there. But it's just basically Sableye being an absolute annoying Pokemon. But luckily, my Skarmory breaks through. I'm able to one-hit KO from that range with a Brave Bird. And I'm going to soon find out why that was possible. But anyway, Skarmory's still bouncing around. And he goes into his champion, aka his Breloom. I kind of thought he might be Techniloom. If not, I could kind of deal without not having my Flygon. But he goes for the Spore. And then, as you can probably see next turn, he does have the Poison Heal, so at least I'm not dealing with a Techniloom here, because if it was, again, that's a bit of a beast. But I'm going to Skarmory now, knowing what his set was. I thought he might go for a Mach Punch there, or even a Drain Punch, but he just goes for a Sub, so now I know that he's a Sub Punching set. I'm guessing his 4th move is C-Bomb. I don't get to see it, but I was kind of fearing it later. But he goes for the Focus Punch here, and I just go for the Brave Bird to break the Sub, as you do. And this Skarmory is actually an Adamant Nature, max attack, and max HP with Sword Dance and Roost, Brave Bird, and Rock Slide. hence I was kind of like, I took that hit quite well. Imagine if I actually had a bit of defensives and that would have taken it 20 times better. But anyway, he's obviously going to fear the Brave Bird, so I take this opportunity to roost up, because if I want to take out his Gliscor as well as his Breloom, this needs to be at as much HP as possible. So I'm able to roost up, get back all the way up, 289 HP, not too bad. But he goes into Jirachi, and I didn't see any item here, so I kind of thought that it was going to be a trick set. Hence, I kind of go into Flygon here, predicting to go for a trick. But unfortunately, it's not the case. And now that I see that he's Wish, I'm going to guess he's going to go for a Calm Mind here. But he just goes for a Water Pulse, so it's kind of good. So I kind of know his set now. But, like, obviously, Wish and Water Pulse. I'm guessing if it's anything like any time you order see Water Pulse, he will have Thunder. So it takes this opportunity to swap. I just obviously want to see if he did have the Thunder, and he does have the Thunder, which is amazing. Plus he hits it as well in the sand, because that's like 50% accuracy. But anyway, he goes into his Mephisto, aka his Heat Ram, and this is a very bold play. He obviously kind of figured it out, and I get a bit of luck. I get the first turn Wake, go for an Earthquake, knock out the Heatran, and does absolutely nothing. I'm guessing he's going to set up the Stealth Rock, or go for Dragon Pulse. You see the occasional one have it, but he obviously figures that I'm scarfed. But the one thing that absolutely checks Gliscor is Skarmy, and even so, it's my kind of Sword Dance Skarmy, and he shows me here that he is a Toxic Sub Protect Earthquake Gliscor, and Skarmy walls that like an absolute beast. Any kind of Skarmy set walls it, but this one, it's allowing me to set up on it, and he's just waiting for me to KO this thing, because he didn't have anything he wanted to come in to take a Brave Bird from Skarmy, especially in Adamant Max Attack with Sword Dance. Because he could have switched into Jirachi, but he didn't trust it, because I'm pretty sure it's a timid Max Special Attack, Max Speed, even though it does resist it and does have good defensive stats, but he just didn't want to throw it in there just in case it didn't take the hit too well. So he's just kind of stalling out. I don't know why he's just going for Protect here. He even said in the Saga Wi-Fi that he want me to KO, but he goes for 3 Protects, and he lands all 3 Protects in a row. And it's like, here, if you want me to KO your Gliscor, you're not making it easier for me here. And plus, just be annoying. Just go for a Rock, so just break the sub. I don't want to take dirty recall damage just yet. But he goes for another Earthquake. I'm eventually after +6. I do take out the Gliscor, so thank God. But anyway, that's that bit of Star Wars. Uber, and I started thinking, is this a bulky kind of breed? I should have kind of figured from the set that you run that he was, but obviously he outpaced me, so he is running Speed Eves. And then if he goes for, thank God he didn't go for an unprotected Focus Punch here, because if he did, I actually still would have won actually. So either way, it's kind of look good that he went for that sub, because this is my Endure Salak Berry Reversal Lucario, so I was able to go into it, and I was able to endure the hit, obviously, go down to 1 HP, and able to outpace it with his the Salak Berry, which is illegal now in Black and White 2. Thank you, Halu, for trading that over to me. But I go for a reversal, take out the sub, happy days. Lucky didn't have Mach Punch. Generally, sub punching prelims and sport don't have Mach Punch, because obviously just having one type attack move. It's not really the best, to be perfectly honest, but you get to use this crit. Down it goes. Lucario did his job, just took out the sub. Now I'm able to go into my Archos to be easy able to outpace the Breloom, go for the Acrobatics. It has no item on it. I don't even have the Flying Gem. I really need to find that thing and put it on it. But anyway, down goes the Breloom, goes into his Jirachi, and my jolly Archos go for Earthquake, but nearly takes it out. Does around 75% of it. And he goes for a Thunder, again hits in Sandstorm. And because of the special defense boost given to Rock types in Sandstorm, I'm able to take that hit. But unfortunately, I am a defeatist. He has paralyzed me, but he could have easily kind of tried and wish stalled me there if he wanted to. But unfortunately, it's not the case. I lose my Archos, but this allows me to go into my Flygon to KO with the Earthquake. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that battle. It was really kind of fun. You got to see SD Skarmory, which I really like using. Every time I've used it, it's always taken itself out. But this time it did quite well. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the battle. Let me know what you think of the team. Let me know what you think of my breeded pokes coming at you like Cleopatra. If you want to see more battles from me, my link will be in below. I'm breeding again, so because breeders do it better. Keep subscribing to the Mosh Pit, as well as I keep liking the Facebook page to see more photos from the LA PokeMoshPit tourney. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this. hope to see a lot of comments because I like reading your comments as well as your likes. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Bye bye.